walking high knees, very intentional with his arms, very intentional with driving his foot into the ground to create separation between his leg that's on the ground and knee that's driving up. That's going to give him the nice stride length, which is why he's strong towards the back end of his races. Again, just kind of getting the brain used to warming up. He's warming up muscularly and he's warming up neuromuscularly. Okay. I'll watch these A skips. Again, very intentional. Look how much ground he's covering with just his A skips. Again, covering a lot of ground, just doing A skips, but intentional with the arm swings, intentional with the knee drive, intentional with the foot placement under the hips, creating power forward. B skips. So his B skips look almost more like turned up A skips, low key. Like we do our B skips different, but it may be something to learn about how he does his B skips. The C skips, again, you can see intentionally the power he puts on the ground. He actually trips over his own feet.
I put too much power.
Too much power.
Step. Do off my cadence.
A little bit more tame going back.
My left leg and my right leg aren't balanced yet.
Left leg and
like trying to recalibrate a car.
He said his left leg and right leg aren't balanced yet. It's like trying to recalibrate a car. He took some time off in between season, in between the Olympics and now. So what he's saying is like, he's doing the drills. Obviously, he's doing them at a professional level. But even when professionals return from their off season, you got to get recalibrated. It's kind of like, a little bit newborn deer feel type with your legs. Like they're not used to moving like this quite yet. They took a long enough period off where they, your rhythm was off. So he's just gaining his rhythm again. Got some high knees, got some little pogos there, getting the ankles and feet right. Again, the separation with his high knees, when you do your drills and your warm-up, what I'm saying is it's not just to get your muscles warm. You're working on neuromuscularly as well. What actions you want to take. Look how tired he is after just his warm-up, right? And he's not even done. So if you're not getting this warm, then you're really not warm. Track is one of those sports where you don't get warm as you play. Like you do a little bit, but you don't want to show up to the 100 thinking about that you're going to get warm in the middle of the 100. That's not how it works. C skips, again, intentional, powerful. Okay, I'm going to try to speed up. Okay, here we go. Fast leg right. Pogos on the left, fast leg left.
Like,
oh, here we go, fast leg alternate. Good.
I'm just coming in and my body's like, it didn't lose the step. Definitely didn't.
So maybe he's even taking more rest in between his warm-ups just because he's getting back into it, right? First day again of conditioning. Pogos front back, pogos side to side, single leg, double leg.
What I'm looking for is to see when you go single leg if that hip's dropping in or out.
All weekend,
You can stabilize through the middle. It's telling me we're strong enough through the core and up through that chain. But if you're having to go right or left, it's telling me something's off. Got me? So concentrate on that.
We'll fix it when the break happens.
Yeah. Let's go get a drink of water.
Oh, here's the break.
through the core and in, down my side. What I'm looking
I see.
next time, not hanging down my side. What I'm looking for is to see when you go single leg if that hip's dropping in or out. You can stabilize through the middle. It's telling me we're strong enough through the core and up through that chain.
I see. So basically, when they're doing those drills, those pogo drills, he's looking for if they're leaning to one side or the other, they should still be straight on by utilizing their core. That's kind of what their coach is looking for.
Right.
Seems like Noah's talking to his PT person, taking care of problems as soon as they show up. That's something that only like the professionals get to do.
There we go. Yes.
That's not true. You can do it yourself too, and your school might have an athletic trainer, but have someone sit in there waiting for you to have some sort of you know, what do you call it, impingement somewhere or something, then you probably got to pay for that. Hurdle walkovers. Cans down the side. They call them high knee hurdles down the side. Pretty standard stuff. If you're not doing this, then, you know, a little behind.
I'm trying to
All of these drills are fairly standard for track, and what I meant to say is like you should try to incorporate them, hurdle walkovers, cans, or sideways high knees. Get your hips strong, get them mobile. Our hips are joint. And the way that you warm up a joint is through circular motions, hence the walkovers. And then you strengthen them, activate them, wake them up with those cans side to side. A little rolling start, falling start. Again, watch the separation in his arms and his legs. Yep. And core work, are they ending practice or this is their day one? What do they have? I should have wrote it down. I think they had I think it's still day one, so they're going for core. They got crunches, Superman, push-ups, V-ups, leg raises.
Swimming easy.
Little swimming leg raises, 6 inches, some pedals. They're all struggling. Got the one arm, one leg, Superman.
So you want that to be connected, remember? With Chuck Brown would always be telling us.
Switch.
You want to keep that connection?
Switch.
That's what that exercise is for.
Switch.
Always be telling us.
Running position.
So you
I hear you. Knee to your chest, like a running position.
So you want that to be connected, remember?
Giving some advice to his fellow teammate. Mountain climbers with the very intentional switch there. Planks. They're getting after it. Planks with one leg raise, planks with the other leg raise. Some little pogos.
And go. Turn them.
Right.
Go.
Even these are professionals, right? And even they start their season with wall drills, fence drills. This is a nice dry phase drill. You put your body in the position that you're going to be in a dry phase, about 45, and you keep that low heel recovery against the fence. Again, these guys have been doing this for 20 plus years of their life, and they're still starting with these basic drills. Just goes to show us we need to continue to do them too. And these look like just what do you call them? Tempo 200s, not just working on stride length, balance.
Get there.
Oh, there is a time.
Come on, Jalen Slade. Don't count everybody now. Get there.
Not quite sure what time they were trying to hit, but they look like just tempo runs. Not a jog, not a sprint. Nice little in between. Got some toe touches, partner leg throws.
Alternate fast leg into a run.
Alternate fast leg into a run. This must be a different day.
Accelerate, 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 run out.
So they turn that alternate fast leg into a run. They want it to be a seamless transition. So your alternate fast leg should have very similar components to how you're going to run, where you're striking, power. Then you can turn it into a run quite easily. These are like high knees, maybe with the pause.
On your belly.
Yeah, already pooped. I would be too.
Up.
My first week, first 2 weeks of training. Whew. Superman. We got some build-ups here.
First stone and knees out. Ready, go. Stay in it.
Now build-ups with the drive phase to the cone. Then you can come up right after the cone. Let's see if this.
Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there.
Yep. Really working on staying in the drive phase, even as they're doing their build-ups. Now they have grass hills.
On you. Ready, go.
Ooh, that's a nice size hill too. That's dope.
Ready.
Hard to find good hills to run. Fortunate when you work out near one. I don't know. What do you think those are? Like 100 meters, maybe 80 meters? Hard to tell. That was all one day. That was the first day of training. That's crazy. Now it's Tuesday. You know they soar. Get warm. Looks like it's, oh no, he's just out there early. Let's see what he's doing with this warm up. It's going the opposite way. Trying to get some, evenness on both of his legs. Maybe jogging 100, doing an exercise, and then jogging another 100, or like a dynamic stretch, not an exercise. I don't know. Definitely going the opposite way on the track. You're probably working on any chance to get, you run in one direction, you're going to eventually have a leg that develops better than the other. So this could be a way to mitigate that. Same warm-up drills as Monday. Okay, these are their time run. 5 30 seconds run, 5 45 second run, 5 30 second run. That is tough.
Same rest, just a little bit longer. So on the 30s, it's going to be pretty much in a straight line. You shouldn't have to do any turns. So just go back and forth on it. 45, so pretty much be it down. And probably
Oh, it's on the grass too. That's cool.
All right. At your pace, but at a good pace. Working on mechanics, but keep it moving. All right. The goal is you don't stop.
At your pace, but at a good pace. Working on mechanics, keep on moving. Don't stop.
Staying relaxed and just not getting lazy and pushing. All right. There's nothing that we ever do in a race where we look like we're jogging, so there's no need to be in a jog position.
Let's hear what he just said again.
Nothing to staying relaxed.
Mechanics you want us working on?
What kind of mechanics do you want us working on was the question.
Okay. One mechanic.
But keep it moving. All right. The goal is you don't stop.
Okay. What mechanics you want us working on?
Stepping up and over the front side. Staying relaxed and just not getting lazy and pushing. All right. There's nothing that we ever do in a race where we look like we're jogging, so there's no need to be in a jog position.
Okay, basically front side mechanics, try to avoid too much backside. Wow. Where is this? They don't have no grass fields like this in Cali. I mean, they do, but they're always packed.
I love how y'all went into that wind. Guns ablazing.
So they do it 5 times 45, and then they do it 5 times this again. What they're probably doing in between sets is taking a nice, I don't know, 12, 15-minute break just so that you can come back and actually complete the drills without having sloppy form. Believe me, they are feeling it. Believe me, nothing sprinters hate more than having to go for it. This is considered long runs for us. So, yeah.
Well, I feel pretty good. It's not the first set I'm worried about. It's the second set that you'll really determine how good you're in.
There you go. See, that's an expert right there. Yeah, it's never the first sets that get you. Look like he drafting off his teammate that win. That's pretty good. That's smart. Get behind your teammate, let them break the win for you. Nothing fancy about this, you know. It's just working hard. Break number 1. Nobody over there talking and laughing. Everybody's kind of in that no man's land.
At the beginning of conditioning, this is very new for me.
You know what that means?
What?
Bigger and stronger.
Bigger and stronger.
So he's probably feeling it on his like joints, on his ankles and knees. Said he's never been as heavy.
Fast.
Maybe he's in like a strength building phase, power phase. So his point is to get strong. Extra weight will come off as you run. Doing stuff on the grass is so helpful. You like the track is great. Wearing spikes is great. But as you're getting into shape, even when you're in shape, having days where you don't spike up and you're not on the track is very, very helpful. Concrete is the worst. Right, track is a nice happy medium. Grass is the best. The problem is that you give up speed when you're running on grass. So track is this happy medium where you don't have to worry about as much injury, still work on speed. You should definitely have some days like this on the grass. Them boys gassed.
Factor, and this is part of that building fitness. Yesterday they did hills, today they're doing more distance. Yes, exactly what they do. And you can see that.
Let's go from the beginning. What he's saying. This is his coach, maybe.
This is endurance today, and this is the beginning of the season. Is always the fitness factor, and this is part of that building fitness. Yesterday they did hills, today they're doing more distance. Yes, exactly what they do. And you can see that. Many of them after the run, hands are over their head, the hips, it's just getting hard. You know, so that's how they build endurance.
Facts. You see them. These guys are so gassed, right? But what they're doing is keeping their form. That's so important to not let your form break down. You're just going to develop bad habits. And the more tired you get, the more susceptible you are, the more likely you are to let your bad habits come out. Oh, so I guess the rest is shorter as they go.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Legs getting heavy. Breath's getting shorter.
Breath's getting shorter.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yeah. Heavy legs, short breaths. This is why they have tomorrow off, because they just did a ton of stuff. I'm not sure quite what they did on Thursday. Nothing fancy here, just kind of the basics. Like we got a lot of Adidas sponsored athletes here, perhaps. Last one. Nothing like having the last one.
That's why you keep even pace.
Everybody's gassed. So he's got some special prehab things before the workout on Friday. Look at this
I want to do the suspect challenge with Noah, but he doesn't want to go up against me, you know. I'm telling the camera that I want to do the suspect challenge with you, but you don't want to do it with me. He's not a TikTok guy.
That was some TikTok trend or something. Good teammates having fun. Look, he got his prehab stuff done, right? Like, job isn't over. Before you work out, prehab, workout. After you work out, rehab. After you rehab, stretch. Foam roll. Job done in. Warm up lap. I know he does like bands and stuff before as well. So before the warm up is the warm up. Is the pre warm up. Before the pre warm up is prehab.
Couple sets too.
Let's see what's
Today we're doing hills. We're going to be driving up here. They're going to be doing a couple sets to 100, 200, and 300. He'll probably break it up 2, 1, 3. But that's why we train here in Claremont, because we got a lot more natural hills than other places in Florida. So it is a nice way for us to provide a little bit of variety. You know, have a nice Friday workout where they're all in a little group scenario over there, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
How does running hills help?
So in my opinion, it is kind of a continuation on the acceleration skill tree, where it is giving you gravity assistance to urge you to continue to drive and establish that capacity. And the way that they might be running it here, there's also a tempo element to it too. So a lot of things. Number one thing to consider too is that if this grade looks gradual, that's actually better for sprinting. When it gets too steep, it's actually working against you a little bit.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday. The end.
That's good to know. We have some crazy steep hills in Berkeley, but I need to find some gradual
natural hills in other places in Florida. So.
Okay, so Florida, great place to train, beautiful place. That makes sense why it's like kind of cloudy and windy, but they're still out there in shorts and stuff.
But that's why we train here.
What he's saying is that
got a lot more
natural
hills than other
gradual. You're in your dry phase, and then as you come up in transition, you don't want to just pop straight up. And the hill keeps you in this acceleration phase. So a little bit of what he's saying. I think
hills help.
It's a great question.
If this grade looks gradual.
4 times 200 uphill. Hell no. I would also love to do this, to be honest. That's awesome. These type of workouts that make you want to throw up, pass out. The sled flu, even though you don't have a sled, hill flu. Having fun talking mess. In that 4 times 100. Probably very thankful it's not a 200. And then what? They end with 2 times 300, so that's pretty bad. This type of work, this make you question why you chose Pratt. But you got to do it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Like
Yeah.
like you get like son, you get drunk, that little feeling you get right here.
I feel like I got a 400 like that ass.
See, that's what they're saying.
My chest.
I'm feeling tipsy.
Feeling tipsy.
I feel it in my, a little bit in my eyes.
Yeah,
My chest.
I'm feeling tipsy. Like
Yeah.
like you get like son, you get drunk, that little feeling you get right here.
Exactly what I'm talking about. You're either going to throw up or pass out. That's that feeling.
I feel lactic acid in my.
Boy, well, you want to train with us.
Yeah, right.
Because this is an easy day for quarter milers.
Yeah,
Easy
y'all
day
usually
for quarter
have
mile.
300s.
Sometimes 4.
Sometimes 4.
Look at these guys. They are cooked.
Hell.
Okay. What we learned? We learned to be intentional with our warm-up drills. We learned to do hurdle drills if we're not already doing them. We learned how important it is to get this core work in if we're not already doing it. 5-6 days a week type of situation. And we learned we're probably not, we also learned to use the correct surface when possible, especially in the preseason. Grass is, can't be overstated how important it is to use grass for our more endurance type days. And what we learned is we probably aren't running enough. 4 times 200 is 800, plus 400 is 1200, plus 600 is 1800 meters of hills that they ran. And most of us don't even, again, this is preseason. They're supposed to run more with a little bit less rest. But I don't know how many of you did that for preseason. But if you did not, think about it for either next season or think about what you're doing right now for this season, and understand how important running is. I can't overstate that. And getting enough running in, not overworking, right? What do we say? 1800 meters. That's a good preseason distance, 1800 to 2400 meters. When we're in season, we want to be much less, right? 1000 meters, maybe 1200 meters of high quality work with a lot of rest. So that was it. That was the review, and I hope you enjoyed it. And in the future, we'll get some videos of my athletes working and compare what we can do better to help them be a bit faster. So thank you. See you next time.